you thought about them, I think you're talking about like this.
What did I talk about before? Asynchronism or asynchronous,
so
yes.
those ones they go line by line. Or async does not have to wait for the other one starting from like they might function at the same time.
Yes.
Anyone can pop up.
Yes. Now, that's very good. That's the answer. Yes. Now, that's the answer. But there's another question. The reason why this is not going to work is because it is not an asynchronous function. And you are doing two things here. Whenever you click on sign up, your data has to be stored on where? Database. So first of all, your data has to be sent to the database successfully and then comes back to authenticate the user. But right now, data has not been sent to the database. So how do we now go ahead and authenticate it? That's why asynchronism is important here. Now, how then do we now go ahead and make this function an asynchronous function? Now, I told us three things when we're talking about asynchronism. What are those three things? I explained three core ways of, and I did that in two different days. I repeated it. So three core things of how we can write asynchronous functions. Three ways. Just tell me those three ways. Don't worry. I don't want to help anybody. I understand. Okay, you don't understand. Okay.
Well, I'm still trying to make reference because I was thinking and then I heard some of the things that you said, and even though I had no use for it at that point in time, I just thought like this is going to be
okay.
Let me just
Start David.
try.
She's very sensitive.
Please don't stop telling my neck and say.
We talked about three. I've not given us extra three things. Three. How can we define asynchronous functions? Three ways. Okay, I'll wait, but that's not it. That's part of it. That's not even one. It's half. But three ways of writing asynchronous functions. What's the first? Okay. Yes, that's true, sir. Online students, nobody's talking. Mr. Mr. Pius. Three ways. I've actually forgotten. Three ways in which you write asynchronous functions. Mr. Pius and Mr. Isosa. Hello, is anybody here? Looks like nobody can hear me online. Mr. Pius, Mr. Isosa, Mr. Shegun. Please go ahead and tell us the three ways in which you write asynchronous functions.
Fetch data, call back.
Sorry?
I said first fetch data and call back.
First one is what? Callbacks.
Yeah, and fetch data.
Sorry, I can't hear you clearly.
I said fetch data.
Please go ahead. I can hear you.
I said call back and fetch data.
Okay, so the first one is callback. So you remember now. You remembered, okay. Mr. Issa, please go ahead and write it out. I don't think I can hear you clearly. You just type it to the chat box. There was a third one. Not exact. Yes, I wait, but there is a name to it. Even the new promise is not the name. No, sorry. Can you type it out, Mr. Issa? I can't hear you clearly. Just type it to the chat box. Okay, just to not waste our time. The three ways in which you write asynchronous functions. First, are what callbacks. Callbacks. Second, are what promises. And then the third is what async and await. So you see, async and what await. Now, these are the three ways in which you make your what functions asynchronous. Now, go back to the docs now. Are we on the docs? I don't think anybody opened their docs. Wow. So, yeah, go back to it. Are you on the docs? Now, go back to the docs. Check what the set doc is. Can you see what they're saying in the set doc? Set doc has to be what? Await. See how they put await here. And why did they put await here? Because they want this particular documentation here to what? To be added to the set, to the Firestore database first before user is authenticated. You understand it now? So that particular one is what is waiting for this to happen before user is authenticated. Do you get it? That's why await has to be was added. Now, if I go ahead now and add await to this particular set doc, so I can see await. Now, it's going to give you an error. Now, why is it giving you an error? It is giving you an error because you need to now what? Change that particular function to a what? To an asynchronous function. Now, what is the function? This is the function right here. So that's it. This particular function should go async. Now, that is basically all you need to do. Add your async here, then add your await here, so that every single thing is what? Added correctly. So as you can see, you have a what? Async and what? Await. Now you can go ahead and what? Check whatever it is you want to check out now and see if it works. If I refresh this and I just put, let's say, paul@gmail.com, right? And then I just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's try it out. And let's see what we have. Sign up. So what happens? Note what happens automatically. It's going to tell me, oh, this has already been what? Added. So you can check it out. I think it has been added already. So let's check out our Firestore. So if I go to my Firestore now and I check whatever it is we have here, I should have one of my. So as you can see, I have a document, a user, whose user, paul@gmail.com, user ID. You understand it now? Now, this is how you can get user data and store them. I can still go ahead and do other user data. I can add user data like, let's say, pictures, images, and all of those things. And it's going to go ahead and store all of those things. But most of the times, where you have to store your image on storage. But right now, this one I'm not explaining storage because storage is now paid. Let's check it out. Storage, I think storage is now paid. So I cannot create databases again with storage. So as you can see, I have to upgrade it to pay for storage. But that's it. That's just everything you think about Firestore. Now, as you can see, I've been able to add my user to it, and then it is now fully functional. You can add user and remove user. Now, that is that about sign up. Do you understand? Do you understand this? Is it clear to everybody? It's not clear. Okay. Mr. David, is it clear to you? Okay, so what's not clear what we just did? Because what we just did right now is just where we stopped in our last class. But you've not revised. That's the problem. That's the thing. A lot of people are not revising. Why? Okay, I understand. But why are we not revising? I understand that you have. Okay, and maybe I don't understand, but I used to relate. Do you get? So I feel like you can just take 1 hour of the time. Trust me, if you do, I understand 6 hours. If you do 1 hour, And like after today's class, let's say you started from week 1. After that first class, you do 1 hour. The next class, you do another 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour every single day. You will not really have issues. Like you might have issues, but not like this. So the problem is that I think that there's like a mass piling up of tasks that you don't that you've not been revising. That's the problem now. So, and I don't know, it's not making me have that how do I put it? I don't have I'm not really eager to go to the next thing right now. We're supposed to do this thing today. Trying to show you how to consume API, weather application, creating weather application. But I can't do that now because first of all, nobody really understands Firebase. People that really understand Firebase, probably like 1 or 2 people, and that's a problem. Okay, but apart from you, who else was not here for the JavaScript classes? So why is it now that we are still having mass? Let me stop recording. Why is it that we're not still having this issue of okay, we're asking questions, nobody's answering, nobody's like, is it that? No, it might be from my own point of view. Is it